The throne. Beyond worlds. The void stretched endlessly. No ceiling, no walls. No horizon to anchor my sight. Only the infinite cosmos. A boundless ocean of stars and silent currents of light. I stood at the center of a perfectly round hall. Its floor a radiant white that shimmered like crystallized starlight. The surface was neither stone nor metal. It seemed alive, a luminous substance that pulsed gently beneath my feet, responding to the rhythm of my breath. There was no gravity as I knew it, yet I felt grounded, as if the hall itself held me in a quiet embrace. Around me, space unfolded in every direction. Nebulae bloomed like cosmic flowers, their gases swirling in slow-motion cascades of violet, sapphire, and gold. Distant suns flickered like watchful eyes. A soft hum resonated in the air, if air could even exist here, an eternal vibration that carried both silence and music. Each note seemed older than time. I became aware of my own body. I was immense, towering. My height reached nearly 3.5 meters, yet I felt no weight. My movements were fluid, as if the very laws of physics bent to accommodate my presence. Draped across my frame was a garment of ancient majesty robes reminiscent of Zeus himself. They rippled without wind, each fold traced by faint lines of gold that glowed like captured lightning. In my right hand rested a whip of pure light. It hissed and shimmered with raw energy, threads of radiance coiling and uncoiling as if alive. Sparks leapt from its edges, streaking across the air like fleeting comets. This was no mere weapon, it pulsed with purpose, a conduit of will and creation. Before me, planets hovered in silent procession. Each sphere rotated slowly, painting the void with reflections of emerald, crimson, and icy blue. Some were veiled in mist, others etched with glowing rings of dust. Their sheer presence carried the weight of forgotten ages, and among them, my eyes found the one I knew most intimately, Earth. The blue world glowed with oceans of sapphire and clouds of silver, a fragile jewel cradled in darkness. Then I saw it, a vision that defied reason. Beyond the planet, suspended in the vastness of space, stood another version of myself, my human form. Smaller, mortal, yet unmistakably me. He raised his arms, and from his hands erupted cosmic lightning, bolts of radiant power that leapt outward into the infinite. Each strike sent ripples through the void, weaving bridges of light between stars. I watched in stillness. It was as though my eternal essence observed my mortal existence, two realities unfolding in perfect harmony, the divine and the human, separated only by perception. Then light flared. The hall, the planets, the mirrored self all folded into a single heartbeat. And suddenly, I was seated upon a throne. The seat was forged from the same living light as the floor, yet denser, almost crystalline. Streams of energy flowed through it like rivers of molten diamond. The vibration deepened, resonating through my chest, as though the universe itself had gathered into this singular point. I turned my gaze to the right. There, across the endless expanse, a brilliant beam of lightning burst forth from Earth. It cut through constellations, igniting the darkness with its brilliance. The ray carried no words, yet its meaning was undeniable. It was a signal, a connection between worlds, between the human and the eternal, between what I once was, what I am, and what I will always be. I drew a slow breath. The stars answered with silence, and in that silence I understood. Through this luminous thread of power, all realms are bound as one.